Hey, YouTube, Steve coming to you from the garage of Vegas West Side Shooters, and we're going to show off our new purchase, which is new to us, but certainly far from new. This is the Mosin Nagant Russian sniper rifle in 7.62 by 54 Russian caliber. I picked this bad boy up at the Western Trails gun show last weekend here in Las Vegas. I've been looking for a military surplus rifle. I was looking for a Mauser, maybe a K98 or a M1 Garand, and I happened to come across a couple of Mosin Nagants, which were frighteningly cheap. This rifle I picked up for $195. So first I asked him, well, what's wrong with it for $195? But pretty much all of them, they've got some scuffs on the wood, but other than that, you know, there's a little bit of discoloration of the barrel band here. It's probably hard to see, but a little bit of that. But it even has the cleaning rod attachment. It's got the front post with the wings that you can see there, sort of almost like a ghost sight type of a sight in the front, and then the rear classic elevating sight, just like on the AK and the SKS, and it's got the classic Mosin Nagant bolt. So we're kind of excited to get this out and shoot it and make sure it works. I figured for $195, can't really lose too badly. And I also bought some ammo. I got some Wolf Military Classic 7.62 by 54 Russian, and some Wolf Performance 7.62, which is a copper jacket with a bimetal case. I want to show these things off. I was pretty shocked when I pulled these out. The bimetal is, I believe, 148 grain, and the Wolf Military Classic is 203 grains. These are some big ass bullets, man. Just for comparison's sake, I'm going to pull out a 7.62 by 39 Tulimo, and you can see this is just a shrimp compared to these monster 7.62 by 54 Russians. I mean, these are even bigger than the 308 NATOs, which is 7.62 by 51. These are 3 millimeters longer, and they're about the same weights. I can find 308s that are about 148 to 155 grains. I can find them that are 200 grains, even a little bit bigger. So the weight's about the same, but man, compared to the standard 7.62 by 39, these things are monsters. And so you can see why these were the classic Russian long-range sniper type rifle back in pre-World War II and World War II, because if you hit somebody with one of these things from 500 yards away, I'm pretty sure they were going down. So we're excited to take this thing out to the range and try out its accuracy at a couple of hundred yards. I'm no sniper, so I'm not going to give it a try at 500 yards, but if I can hit steel at 100 yards and 200 yards, I'll call that a win. So hope you stick with us, and we'll see you out at the range. All right, so we're out here at the range. First shots with our Mosin Nagant 7.62 by 54 Russian sniper rifle. We're going to be shooting the Wolf. It's Wolf copper jacketed bimetal case with the Burdan non-corrosive primers, 148 grainers. So we're going to take a couple shots and do a chronograph, and then we're gonna shoot for the target.
All right.
I'd like to not. I don't want to blow the. Okay, are you ready? All right, first shot with the Mosin. Ooh, 2876. 28:26. All right, I'll do one more through the chronograph. $28.18. Bolt's a little sticky there, isn't it? Oh. All right, let's see if we can work that loose. Okay, so we're back at the garage, and basically I'm not really 100% clear what happened to the Mosin. That's the first time we fired it. We used Wolf bi-jacketed ammo, which is basically a brass, or excuse me, bimetal. It's like a brass copper sort of a case with a copper bullet, and this is the case that was stuck in there, and I really don't see any deformation of the case. It's primer's been fired. It's just normal. So I'm not 100% sure what happened, but I did take the rifle apart completely, and I got the action out of the stock, and then I put the action with the bolt into the vice grip over here, padded, and I just gave the bolt a little tiny tap with a rubber mallet, and it popped right open. I was able to eject the case, clean it, and put it all back together, lubricated the heck out of it, and no problem now. So I'm really not 100% clear, but we're going to take it back out to the range in a couple of days and give it another whirl. We'll try the other Wolf ammo. One thing I do want to say is this thing is a cannon. I mean, that threw a 148 grain bullet at 2,850 feet per second, which is more energy than my AK-47 and more energy than my AR-15 out of the barrel. I didn't get a chance to test the accuracy with the iron sights. We'll give that a try. But as you can imagine, there's not a lot of padding here on this stock. It's just basically metal and wood. So the bad news is this thing kicked like a mule, and it wasn't that pleasant on my shoulder. But it's fun to shoot. I'm looking forward to working the kinks out on it, and we'll do an update video sometime in the near future and see how it's going with our antique Russian sniper Mosin Nagant in 7.62 by 54 Russian. As always, Steve and Luke for Vegas Westside Shooters, and thanks for watching.